most thrilling ending to your career?
I don't ever look at a fight, as far as the numbers, like, oh, this number 48 or this is number 50 or this, I just go out there and fight and do what I have to do. Boxing is my job. I go out there and just try to do my job to the best of my ability. I've been blessed with fast hands, fast feet, and a tremendous mind.
Are you going to use it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm going to use it. And like I said before, this fight is not going a distance. I'm telling y'all, no matter what he says, it's not going a distance.
Floyd, on the call recently, you kind of talked about some of the great fights you've had. I think the Morales fight kind of came up several times. When you kind of look back at that fight, the satisfaction, of having put on a performance like that, how does that compare to the satisfaction of getting a huge check like you will for this fight or like you did for the Pacquiao fight?
I mean, huge check, huge fight. I mean, they go hand in hand. I mean, I feel like when you're in a huge fight, you're supposed to get a huge check.
Right, but the Morales fight, it wasn't of this magnitude, right? When you kind of look back at that fight, is there those certain fondness that you have for that?
Well, remember, I'm not like a lot of fighters. A lot of fighters now, they only want the money. I'm saying, give me the money. I need all the money now, but I put in all the hard work early on. Early on in the beginning, I put in the hard work. So they said, I took the long route. I didn't want to take the short route and then say, give me everything. Give me the long route. So, at the end of the road, it's a big pot of gold.
Is there any part of you that's concerned that, when this is all said and done, and people look back at your career, that they'll remember you more as the marketer, and maybe even that might overshadow how good you were as a fighter?
All right. As long as just remember me. As long as you remember me.
Floyd, do you ever think about how many people around the world will be watching this fight?
It's huge. With the numbers that the numbers we've been hearing about thus far, we're doing crazy numbers so far.
Boy, with this being your last fight, do you think you'll have, you'll be able to really soak it in this week and just?
No, I don't worry about that. It's just, I thought, like I said, I thought the Berto fight was my last fight. I guess they got another guy. We went back and forth, and now we're here.
But are you happy? Are you happy that you're going out with a bigger fight than the Berto fight?
It really doesn't matter to me. A fight is a fight.
Floyd, there were some boxers making fun of McGregor's workout last week. Did you watch the workout at all? Did you see any of the videos that came out of that?
If that's what works for McGregor, then more power to him.
Well, in history, there's only been, I think, 30 or 32 fights that ever sold $1 million or pay-per-view. And most of them have been sold by you, Oscar De La Hoya, or Mike Tyson. What do you think separated the three of you from all the other fighters where you eliminate you three, there's only been a handful that have ever done it? Why have you three been successful and the other guys not?
I really don't. I can't really say. I guess timing. It's really all about timing, and I guess different eras. It's all about timing. More. I feel like Mike Tyson was more of a, he was a heavy puncher, rough and tough guy. De La Hoya's more of a, they painted him as the golden boy. And me myself, I was a guy, and my mentality was either you do or you don't like me, you will watch me, you will see me, you won't miss me.
People would say, Oscar, honestly, was hugely popular before you. He was a gold medal winner, but Andre Ward, better fighter than Oscar, or a gold medal winner just like Oscar, and he sold on barely 100,000 on his last fight. So what is the secret sauce? Does it take going outside of your normal? You have to be.
Well, it did play a major key that Oscar had the whole he's from a bigger city, which is LA, and at that particular time when Oscar blew up, they were short a lot of amateur boxing in Olympics. And, it really wasn't a lot of big names. To whereas when Andre Ward stepped in, it was already Floyd Mayweather was already a huge name in the sport of boxing. But I think Andre Ward is a hell of a fighter, though.
Like, do you feel that pressure to win this well in the sport? Is it considered bad if a great fighter like you lost to this guy?
Say it again?
Do you feel an extra pressure to win this well in the sport? Because it would be considered bad for boxing if you lost to this guy?
I mean, I'm gonna go out there and do what I have to do. That's, I mean, just as a human being, it's not. I'm not gonna do it for anyone. I'm doing it for myself, but I want to entertain everybody. I want to give everybody a good show. And like I said, I feel like everybody deserved, after the Pacquiao fight, I feel everybody deserved excitement, a lot more excitement. I mean, even with the Pacquiao fight, you know, like I said before, no matter what way any situation go, they always point the finger at me. This was a guy that threw 1,000 punches, and I mean, you know, the fighter of the decade, whatever.
But nobody said anything when he ran up in there, and he felt that heat.
I think that from the beginning, you know, with the Pacquiao fight, if you go back and look at the first round, it wasn't the second one, the first round, the first shot I hit him with, to let him know it's not what you think it is. You're not just gonna run up in here. And then he felt like the strength is totally different.
So is UFC any sort of threat to boxing? Is UFC any sort of threat to boxing? You as a promoter looking forward? Is it going to impinge on your territory?
Nothing is a threat. Nothing is a threat to boxing. Boxing is legendary, and boxing is here to stay. MMA is great also, but boxing is here to stay.
Floyd, there's a school of thought out there, not because of anything that the fighters have done or anything, but that a lot of the interest in this fight, you know, the reason people are interested is because one of the combatants is white. If that were the case, you know, how would you feel about it? How do you feel about that situation?
I can answer that. Race isn't a factor in this. You have two guys. The interest level from the perspective is both guys are stars in their respective sports. Floyd being the biggest star in all of sports, and Conor McGregor being a sensational star in the UFC. That's what it's about. You have two great stars coming together, and the fans have a great interest in this.
So you think that if the opponent were African American, it would still?
No, well, I mean, African American. I ain't never heard of European American. I'm an American, man. When I go out there and compete in the Olympics, they don't say African American, they say the American. So I was born on American soil. I'm an American.
But that's the way. I mean, this sport has traditionally a lot of.
Yeah, but I don't want you to call me an African American. I'm an American. They happen to be black. I'm a black American, but I don't want to be known as that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, and you know I love Africa, and I'm gonna go back to the motherland. I've been back there plenty, you know, a lot of times, but I'm an American. When I compete on the USA team, they don't say African American, they say the American.
I mean, I had that conversation with Andre Ward back in November, actually, last year. Because he felt that being African American, that you guys have like a different standard, maybe that you guys have to meet to sell fights. You know, that sometimes maybe you have to play the character, say like a bad.
But let me just cut you off. Floyd has made it. He's the biggest star, and we're not trying to go backwards to try to prove a point or why he's here. He's here because he's been the biggest star, and he's went out there and did his thing. You know what I'm saying? And he's captivated the imagination of millions and millions and millions of fans globally. That's why he's sitting in this seat.
I think a lot of fighters, they want to just be. They just want the money. I think they just want the money. And you got some people that just want the fame. When I got into the sport, I'm being honest. When I first got into it, I just love the sport. You know, I just love the sport. I love going out there and competing against the best guys. But then, once I found out that you can make hundreds of millions of dollars, and you know you can make 30 million or 40, and I'm like, what? I'm like, all right. It motivated me even more. I was motivated even more.
When you were having a conversation with him about when you made the slave wage comment about your contract at the time, he said that at one point during that conversation, you told him you would make $100 million in one fight one day. When did you first really believe that was possible?
The first time I was sitting with, hey Mac, that's like, what Mac at? What Mac at?
He's here. Yeah.
Come here. Okay, so, sit right here, Mac. So, one day I work out every day, and within my camp before, this is my camp right here. Okay, this is my training camp every day. This will be my guys every day. This will have that's how everybody learn. Anybody that's in my camp right now had to learn all the training regimen from these two right here. So tell him what happened. He know the story. Tell him what happened about when I told you what I was going to do in the sport.
Oh yeah, I used to think Floyd was crazy for real, because he probably had about 4 or 5 fights. He used to always say, Mac, I'm gonna make over 100 million in this boxing shit. I'm gonna beat De La Hoya, Mac, watch. I'm gonna make over 100 million, I'm gonna beat him. I thought he was crazy. I'm like, damn, make one first. Shit, he proved everybody wrong.
So then I told him, I said I could tell that eventually because once I beat everybody and I'm gonna have to go up and wait, I said I think the first big fight will be, first big fight will probably be, I didn't know what it was gonna be against, because me and Arturo Gotti had a real exciting, a good fight. And then from the Arturo Gotti fight, then it went to the Oscar, we fought Sean but then eventually me and Oscar fought. I knew eventually that me and Oscar was gonna eventually fight. But I didn't, Top Rank didn't want that fight to happen because, of course, at that particular time, they were, Oscar was their #1 fighter at that particular time.
Floyd, can you tell us what happened outside?
How long ago did you say that to Floyd? How many years ago was it you said that to Floyd?
20 years ago. 19, 20 years. Because I wanted to be promoted in a certain way. I wanted everybody to know me. I'm saying at that particular time. You know what I'm saying? But I think I was just being promoted in a certain way. It's like you got guys like Terrence Crawford. Nobody still knows who Terrence Crawford is. And Terrence Crawford is a hell of a fighter. And then you look up, there's more people that knows Gervonta Tank Davis than Terrence Crawford. And Terrence Crawford's a hell of a fighter. So, like I said before, I was on that side, so I know how it is. I think that, and I don't have anything against them over at Top Rank, but they do things the old way. It's a new generation. It's a new way. It's a new wave. It's a new way how things are done. And like I said before, if you don't follow the new wave or blend with the new side, then you're gonna be in the back.
Can you say once and for all? I know you've made the comments a couple times about Iota fans won from Pacquiao. Can you talk about how much it means to you to put on basically the performance of your lifetime?
Not a performance of a lifetime. Not a performance of a lifetime, because I had some hell of a fights. I do want to go out there and we're gonna go out there and get it in from the beginning, from the opening bell. We're gonna go out there and get it from the beginning, from the opening bell. We're gonna go out there and get it in from the opening bell. I'm pretty sure. He gonna come out. I truly believe he's gonna come out like Madonna in the opening bell. See, and my thing is this: I dealt with that before, so I know how it is. The thing is this: if you come out like that, you gotta realize that you gotta be able to keep that same endurance in 12 rounds. And you know what I'm saying? If you plan on going the distance.
Now it takes 2 parties, though. If he doesn't bring it in, you win too easily. Are you concerned that people might, like with the Pacquiao thing, take it out on you?
I don't worry about that. I keep trying to say, Floyd Mayweather lives for Floyd Mayweather. That's what goes on in this world today. We too worried about what everybody else thinks. If we stay in our lane and worry about what we think, we'll be A-okay. That's why I'm A-okay. I never focus on what nobody else is doing. I try to focus on what I have to do.
With a very good promotional dance partner, you seem to have enjoyed this more than many other promotions. Is this the most enjoyable promotion you've ever been involved in?
It's just work to me. It's not like any fight I face. I've never faced a fighter that's like, oh, I'm nervous, or whoa, I'm scared of this guy. I'm like, yo, whatever, we'll see what he got.
But he's been a great dance partner for you in the promotion.
He's done a hell of a job. Well, we're gonna see if he's able to dance. We're gonna see if he's able to dance the same way August 26th when I come across his head.
Well, what goes first, the cardio or the chin?
Huh?
Does cardio run out or does chin run out first?
When he get hit, he gonna find out that it's totally different. It's totally different. He keep on thinking everything, like the brittle hands. Let him keep saying all that. When I come across his head, he gonna find out what it really is. Believe me. And hold on. We will be at the Girl Collection tonight. And you know you like the Girl Collection.
Who, Lance?
Okay. Lance, did you like it? Lance.
Oh, okay.
Lance, my God. That was easy work. No, Lance came. I invited Lance.
I had to do work.
I invited Lance to come because he had to interview everything.
Was that before the dances or after the dance?
No. He didn't get no dances.
Okay.
He didn't get no dances. He just sat right there.
See the security film.
Me too. That's right.
No. All he did was he walked around the club. He sat down. I think he ate. I don't know what he ate, but I think he ate a little food. We got excellent food. I'll be at the Girl Collection. Today is Tuesday. I'll be at the Girl Collection. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'll be at the Girl Collection every day this week. Every day. Every day. And I better see y'all at the Girl Collection tonight. What time? Well, you know, 9. What we
After the fights, I'm saying.
After your fights. No, I'll be at the Girl Collection Friday too.
All right, Friday too.
Friday and Saturday.
No way.
Guess what?